Hey everyone, and welcome. Right now there is a super complex weather situation developing all around India. We've got two huge systems basically battling it out, and it's about to kick off a massive seasonal change. Okay, let's get right into it.
So, what in the world is going on with the weather? That's the big question, right? Especially when the rain patterns just feel, well, a little off for this time of year. Let's break down exactly what you need to know.
So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll look at the two big weather systems that are running the show. Then we'll answer the question everyone's asking, when is the rain coming to Tamil Nadu? We'll also talk about the southwest monsoon officially packing its bags, check in on the weather in neighboring states, and then wrap it all up with the key things to remember.
First things first, let's talk about these two major weather systems. You can kind of think of them as these two giant engines, and they're powering everything we're seeing, from the east coast all the way to the west.
So on one side, you've got a system over in the Bay of Bengal that's now a deep depression, and it's about to cross the coast up near Odisha. At the same time, over in the Arabian Sea, there's another really strong system that's also getting more intense and heading west. These two are the absolute powerhouses in charge of our weather right now.
Okay, with all that action happening out at sea, what does it mean for us further south? And more importantly, when is the rain finally going to show up in Tamil Nadu? Let's dig into the local impact. I bet you've been asking this exact question. Why has it been so dry? Well, the answer is those two massive systems we just talked about. They're acting like giant vacuum cleaners. Right now, they are literally sucking all the moisture away from the Tamil Nadu region. But that's all about to change.
And here's the timeline for that change. Look, today, probably not much rain, but tomorrow, we'll start to see that convectional rain kick in. You know, those classic afternoon thunderstorms that build up from the heat. Then, starting Friday, that rain is going to get stronger and spread out. And by October 9th, we should see a real difference, even in the interior districts.
All right, now let's zoom out from the next few days and look at the bigger picture here, because a huge seasonal shift is coming, and it's the withdrawal of the southwest monsoon.
So here's the key thing to understand. It's all about a massive change in wind direction. For the past few months, we've had the southwest monsoon, with winds coming from the west, bringing all that rain. Now, we're flipping to an easterly wind pattern. The winds will start coming from the east, and that's the signal for the next monsoon.
And this whole transition happens in a few clear steps. Step 1, the southwest monsoon starts to lose its punch. Step 2, around October 11th, the official withdrawal process kicks off. And finally, just a couple of days later, around the 13th, those easterly winds are expected to roll in and lock us in to the new season.
Okay, let's do a quick scan across the map and see how this whole setup is affecting the neighboring states, shall we? Starting off in Kerala, the northern and central districts should get ready for some heavy rain, especially right along the Western Ghats. But if you're on the coast, in places like Alappuzha or Kollam, it's looking like much lighter showers for you. Hopping up to Karnataka, it's a pretty similar pattern. The coastal districts are bracing for widespread, heavy rain, but as you move inland, places like Bengaluru are more likely to see light to moderate showers.
Now over in Andhra Pradesh, you can really see the effect of that Bay of Bengal system. This means north coastal AP could get hammered with heavy, maybe even very heavy rain. The intensity should ease up a bit as you head south through the central districts, and it'll be much lighter down in the Rayalaseema region.
And finally, for Telangana, the rain's getting started today in the east, and it's just going to get stronger across the state tomorrow. For those of you in Hyderabad, you're looking at lighter rain, but it's going to be persistent. It could hang around for the next 3 to 5 days.
Whew, okay, that was a ton of information. Let's boil it all down to the most important points, the things you absolutely need to know.
So let's sum it all up. The short-term story, for the next 3 days, it's all about that convectional rain starting and picking up steam in Tamil Nadu. The big picture story, keep an eye on October 11th. That's when the southwest monsoon starts its exit, and by the 13th, the easterly winds move in, signaling that huge seasonal shift.
If there is one single date you take away from all of this, if you circle one day on your calendar, it's this one, October 11th.
And why is that day so critical? Because that is the day the southwest monsoon officially begins to withdraw. It is the pivot point. It's the moment that's going to define India's weather for the next several weeks.
And of course, all of this leads us to the next big question, doesn't it? As one season makes its grand exit and another one gets ready to take the stage, what is the upcoming northeast monsoon going to be like this year? That is the next chapter we'll all be watching.